Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Civil Green here, and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to take a look at some fights against Black Manta with some themes that some of you might think wouldn't work here, but they definitely do. And we're going to take a look at some fights from the main account, specifically one with Deathstroke, with Nora's Globe, and Venom Labs in the same team, and see how that goes. So first up I present you the Silver Banshee team. So for Silver Banshee, she's a character that does particularly well in fights like this, where she has to be solo. Again, ideally her proper gameplay will be tagging in and out, building all blade stacks, though with Firebox it really doesn't matter, but having a combo builder for her is great to build those high damages for the special tree. But when that's not a possibility, it's still fine. It's gonna be slightly less damage, but she's going to perform far better than a lot of our teams when put in this position. Because she has max defense. Not my Silver Banshee specifically, everybody's Silver Banshee. Your Silver Banshee, if you got level 70 gears, also has max out defense because of her gear bonuses, her gear set stats. I mean, look, you're not gonna add any defense in there and she's got maxed out defense. And that is going to allow her to have maxed out defense, and she's going to easily survive super move and tons of damage. We're going to have a level 8 firebox on her, and I'm going to put Speed Force Slash in there for some fast actions. I do not have fast actions on my Silver Banshee, and she doesn't need that in 99% of the scenarios, because you got the combo builder building combo for her. But when she's building combo for herself, then some additional fast actions will go a long way in getting additional damage from that special tree. So that's what we're going to do. And yet again, the ideal scenario is going to be pushing the enemy to a corner and combo interrupting them into special ones. Doing as many special ones as I need to reach the point where 2 abilities are disabled, because if we disable 3 abilities, that's going to be a little bit counterproductive, because then the special tree will have no available slot to disable an ability. So we're going to just go with 2 disabled, so we can disable 1 with each special tree. And it goes well enough. An issue that I kind of noticed and somebody pointed out in my comments, and it's gonna be more an issue with the next team than with this team. But it's going to be the block button and not really working as it used to. Like sometimes, especially with the next team, I feel like I failed a lot of combo interruptions that I should have not failed. Like, I've been combo interrupting for a long time, and I am by far not the best person at combo interrupting. There's a lot of people who pull some crazy stuff that I can never dream of. But Black Manta is not a hard guy to combo interrupt, and I feel like I know for a fact when a combo interruption that I do should be successful, or when I mess it up. I even see it coming. Oh, I messed this one up, he's gonna hit me. But for this dude, for some reason, I feel like a lot of times with the next team that we're going to use, the block button is unresponsive. And yeah, tried to do a special tree there at the end, but failed to do so. But we did a fair amount of damage, I would say. Again, it's Dawn of Apocalypse, the passive artifact stats don't split, so it's not gonna be as crazy amounts of damage as in other soul raids. We're going to drop a Just Leak thing here. We're still on my secondary account, but yet again level 8 firebox, so that's going to be quite helpful. We have Just Leak Flash. So for Flash, what I did for this fight specifically, I made a second gear for him. So I had a gear where I had all attack on that, and I'm going to use that when I feel like he's not in danger of dying. And I made the second gear that has all defense, and I'm going to use that gear with all defense in fights like this where he's going to be solo and he needs to tank super moves, because even previously my Just Leak Flash with level 8 firebox was kind of able to tank this dude's super move, but it was dangerous to the point where he was left with 20k health, or like 20% health, excuse me. 20% health, and when you're left with 20% health, you're kind of in a dangerous spot, because if you take any damage before that super move is done, you're at a very high chance of dying. So I'm running a second gear set now with some defense in there. It's not gonna heavily impact my damage, because in soul raids the attack that I removed is not going to be so relevant, because boo-hoo, we got like 900 less attack, but the thing is, I kind of get, I don't know exactly how much, is it 20? More attack, 20k more attack from a level 8 firebox, might be exaggerating, but it's a huge amount from the firebox, so in the grand scheme of things it doesn't really matter that much. And the idea is to pin him in the corner and combo interrupt him and end the combo in 2 swipes, one after the other. This way we allow more room for more swipe rights, because like the swipe right is going to deal pretty much almost triple the damage of my basic attack hits, and I think it's worth doing that. But yeah, a little bit of a failure here. This is what I was talking about, the combo interruption side of things. Yeah, there he backed off, that happens, that's nothing out of the ordinary though. Not gonna use specials though, he's got maxed out defense, so we are going to do armor pierce on basic attack hits because of my boy, just like a comment, but the specials are not going to do armor pierce, so we're going to refrain from that. Gonna back off a bit again. And yet again with this one, if you do have the fodder box, it's a pretty forgiving fight to combo interruption. Like, you're going to have higher chance of dying if you constantly combo interrupt and fail from time to time than if you never combo interrupt, because there's a thing you can do. If you back off 2 times while blocking, so you back off fast enough, he's going to do a jump attack, and while he's in the jump attack animation, as you have seen that here, so you can do it from far away and you can get far away to trigger it, you can have a guaranteed engage of combo, because even though he can do specials after his jump attack, he's not gonna do it because he will not feel like he's enraged to do that. But yeah, very weird fight in terms of combo interrupting, but let's just put it for now to me being dumb and not paying enough attention, underestimating this dude. Let's just put it there for now, and we'll go back on the subject as I play more and see more. Okay, so now on the main account, this is kind of the first fight. This is the benchmark, because I did this testing in the last Soul Raid. And keep in mind, I do have a level 8 Beta Club and a level 8 Fodder Box, but my Beta Club has an epic lethal attack damage on it and an epic attack on it, so it's going to be better artifact bonuses than the Fodder Box. But I'm going to try to do my peak performance Beta Club gameplay over here, and tomorrow we're going to try to do maybe on... Actually today, when the pips refresh, I'm going to try to do on the same fights the perfect Fodder Box gameplay for this one, and see which pulls more damage. And for me specifically, Beta Club seems to be pulling slightly more damage here, somewhere in the threshold of 10% more damage, but it's not really that big of a difference, and I think it actually comes down to the Beta Club that I have having very good passive bonuses, passive rolls on it, that are very good for me. I think that's the reason, but Beta Club on the Batman Ninja team is not going to be the pay-to-win experience that much in Dawn of Apocalypse. Same with all nice Soul Raids, because the artifact bonuses do not split. Whether you think that's a bad thing or a good thing, it's honestly up to you, but that's just the state of things. And those are the only place where you can really make use of the Beta Club is going to be with Conflant Succulent plus Raven or Mr. Freeze plus Raven. Other than that is going to be pretty much just performing as good as the Fodder Box if you have the Fodder Box at the same level. Tank the super move there, no problem. We're going to do our best to push her all the way to a corner. I have shifted my gameplay and that has increased my damage. I've been doing this for a month now and I keep telling you guys, but I'm going to keep telling you still because it's something that kind of blew my mind and I want everybody to be aware of. I was so dumb about the Ninja Catwoman special tree. You need to spam that stuff. You need to have max lethal attack chance and make sure the lethal attack chance from the special tree is always active. Because it's not going to give you a percentage lethal attack chance, it's going to give you a plus percentage lethal attack chance. That means it's going to get added on top of your already existing lethal attack chance. And it's going to get it to values that are close to 100%, so it's definitely worth spamming the special tree as much as you can and make sure every time you do that. Like with the Beta Club, you need to do it to make sure that's active every single time you try to reset the dots, and with non-Beta Club gameplay, you need to do it after every 2 combos. And when you do the special 2 to reset the dot damage on the enemy, which you should yet again do because that stacks lethal, what you should do is just make sure you do that on as little combo as possible so you can resume the cycle of doing special trees. But yeah, I think overall this went well. I wouldn't say this is the perfect fight, but it's close to that. We maybe could have gotten like 5 more mil if I played it a little bit better, like best case scenario. So yeah. The level 8 Beta Club in Dawn of Apocalypse is only going to do 160 mil. I'm pretty sure Firebox got me previously 140 mil, so yeah. In this team we have Nora's Globe Deathstroke, we're going to have Batman Who Laughs with the Firebox on, and we're going to have Red Hood for the time extension. And I think I kind of pushed it too far, squeezing all these dudes in the same team, because I think I didn't really get the maximum performance out of Batman Who Laughs, and it's to the point if I use Batman Who Laughs alone instead of Batman Ninja team against other fights, I would have gotten a far better value out of it. So a little bit of a mistake putting both of them in the same team. Like, it's justifiable if this is your 6th team and you don't want to occupy any slots in other teams. But if I have Nora's Club on Deathstroke, this is going to be really overkill. A mistake that I did here was using another special 2. I should have just let him kill me here, because it was the last special 2 that dealt percentage damage for the base Deathstroke anyway. And now I'm going to be losing a lot of time waiting for him to kill me. That could have been done very, very fast if I let him kill me after tanking the super move. So yeah, fat rip on that one. I think this is the main reason why we will deal severely less damage, because we will be at a point where Batman Who Laughs, I don't think will manage to get all his percentage damages out of the way. Okay, so yeah, he's annoying there with the back off into a jump attack, but we got one special 2 out of the way. Keep in mind, you can do like all of them. All of them, you can do all the way to 36%, but that's not going to be the most reliable thing, at the very least at low level Nora's Globe, because the clones are not going to be the healthiest thing in the world. They are going to die pretty quickly. And we got like 2 of them here with this clone, going for a 3rd one. There we go. We're going to block that, actually. That was quite risky blocking that, and yeah, special 1 hits me there. I think I could have avoided that. You need to make sure you also have enough energy when the clones get backed in, because they will not power generate, because they do not get access to passives. The fact that they do special 2s is going to be because of the passive of the special 2, not the passives of the character. And I die again. Again, I could have maybe squeezed one more special 2 with each one of them. But yeah, Red Hood here to extend the duration of the fight. Gonna drop a special 2 there. And now moving on to Batman Who Laughs. Look, Batman Who Laughs is going to perform for the most part as good at 3 stars at any star rating. But you're going to get the most out of Batman Who Laughs if you have him at 4 stars. Because at 4 stars, you're going to get to the point where if you have high enough combo to trigger the passive that gives you additional crisis energy, and use the special 3, you're going to go straight into final form from only one special 3, and that's going to be very optimal. He's annoying there, doing a jump attack. I'm going to back off, re-engage the combo. Combo interrupt again. I'm still doing percentage health damages, so ideally I need to get back in the final form before this is over. Doing a special train there. This was by far high enough combo to get me straight to final form if he was 4 stars, but that was not the case. I'm going to do a special 2 here and mess up the combo interruption after the special 2. So my bad here, and then tried my luck with the swipe right attack. He blocked that. Overall, a very frustrating experience over here. That was all my doing, so I'm not blaming anyone for this one but myself. But yeah, all that being said, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like and comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel. That would be very helpful, more than you would imagine. And all that being said, I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.